Oh, thank you. I do feel like a flipping Queen of Sheba now.
I know, all the luxury.
I know, it's a bit stupid. But getting the news yesterday that the judge wasn't even going to allow an appeal or suspend the eviction was shocking. They said they want to sell it as soon as they can, so it's going to go into public auction. This is their intention, and while we're still taking our stuff out, they'll have viewers coming round to look it up and down. They did that to a guy round the corner. He went to court. He got there, and Lambeth's lawyers came up to him 10 minutes before the court and said, "It's not being suspended, you're going to be evicted today." He got back home, got on a bus, got back home, and the bailiffs had already got in the house and locked him out. All his stuff. He hadn't moved a thing because the council had told him it was suspended. You know, that's the really big irony. The housing co-ops in Lambeth being devastated by the cooperative council. Well, it was this weird situation because all of these houses were supposed to have been demolished. They got CPO'd by the council to demolish them. So the council chucked out everyone who lived in here. Next thing is the houses get listed, which is Clapham Society, brilliant Clapham Society. And then suddenly they've got all these properties that they can't do a thing with. At the time, the council were telling people, move into these houses. Some people were actually being handed the keys to houses that were boarded up, that had been boarded up or that had just been emptied. And so they were filling the houses up, but off, under the table kind of thing. It was a weird situation. It was a symbiotic relationship, but there was nothing written down.
Yeah.
And when it comes to legal things and propaganda and stuff, if nothing's written down, it means that you can say anything and make anything up. It's almost like we haven't really got a voice, because whatever they want to do, they just do. They just do. It goes to court, they lie in court. Nobody cares.
Was a big high wall there that tried to stop me, and there's a sign painted private property, but on the other side it ain't nothing. No, that side was made for you and me. This road is your road, Lillieshall Road, all the way from North Street down to the Common, and we should live here in peace and love. Yeah. Lillieshall Road was made. Lillieshall Road was made for you and me. Yeah, it was. 35 years is a rather long time to get rooted out.
Thank you very much for turning out to support Trace. Not at all well. The doctors told us she's at severe risk of a stroke or a heart attack because her blood pressure's so high with all this stress. She's not going to come to the window for that reason, but I'm very grateful that you're all here, and let's just blockade this. Don't let the bailiffs come in. Don't let them take Trace's house. She's been here for 35 years. She brought this house up from a derelict shell into what it is today. The council has never spent a single penny on this house.
Hello, I would say I'm accustomed as I am to public speaking, but actually I found myself to do quite a lot in the last 3 years. But unfortunately the public speaking I've been doing is to a chamber of Labour councillors who have absolutely no interest in this issue and no interest in the communities that they want supported. I don't know what it is they're lacking, apart from, well, everything, integrity and sense. But you know, we've been hitting our head against a brick wall, and residents in Lambeth are finding this continually now with Lambeth Council. You've got estates regeneration, you've got Cressingham Gardens issue, you've got Westbury Estate who are here with us today, you've got a number of other places that are affected by Lambeth's steamroll policy. They don't listen to residents, they don't consult with residents. You only find out what they've decided years afterwards, and so on and so forth. And they are sort of deficient. They are morally bankrupt, and they use henchmen like the ones creeping past you now, who had a history in Hackney and who was a Labour councillor in one of the most despicable Labour regimes.
My name is Brian Brady. I'm a press officer from Lambeth Council.
Wow, you're going to come and celebrate?
Would have not been in your interest to stop this happening.
This really isn't my job.
Surely it's your job to influence the people that are making that happen.
No,
No?
it isn't.
So you're happy with this being the press for Lambeth?
It's got nothing to do with me being happy or sad.
These places like this, which people spent years doing up, where the council was not interested, but they had a deal with the council that could do them up, have paid cheap rent, which there's nothing wrong with that because they spent all their own money on the maintenance. These are nice, lovely houses. Nobody wanted to live in this area years ago, back in the 1980s. But now, because all the middle class are moving in, pushing up the prices, the property investors are pushing up the prices, all of a sudden Lambeth Council wants to sell them off to make a load of money, and they have no consideration or care for the people in here or the communities here who've been here over 30 years.
We sort of like done a networking for the whole year where they come in and support me in my in my battle or struggle with the Guinness Trust, and I do the same thing. And it's all about the same thing anyway. It's all about gentrification. It's all about making money and getting rid of social housing.
I live in a housing co-op in Southwark. Southwark's no different to Lambeth, and
Thank you everyone for your support.
I think it's only a matter of time, really. I guess you got to just stand with people in the same situation.
Stand up for the housing co-ops. We're all cooperating together. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because the bailiffs have arrived and you've got to go and speak to them, but I want to know all the
Go away, bailiffs! Go away, bailiffs! It was her!
We successfully turned them away, which is what we set out to do, so victory!